Joining me this morning, though, one of my favorite ladies. But first, planting a garden is all about location, location, location. And we're feeling pretty lucky to have such a tropical location like Florida to channel our inner gardener. But no matter where you live, gardening is never met without challenges. Right, Debbie?
Exactly.
Full sun, partial sun, shade.
Oh, all the above.
There's so many questions.
Right plant for the right place.
Yeah.
That's the #1 issue. People come to the garden shop all the time and say, what can I do? What can I do? And one of the #1 questions is, what kind of plant will work in the full sun all day long?
Yeah.
And how perfect are we not full sun recently with just hot weather?
Heat.
And so the plants, there are a lot of plants that thrive in that.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that at the Garden
I
Talk.
love this, too. So if you haven't guessed, Debbie Hughes from Edison Winter Estates is here to help solve our garden dilemmas. And you brought a few beautiful plants with you today. What did you bring with us?
We have to bring you something, Stephanie.
Decorate
and
the set?
Of course, I matched this plant. We tried to do that. We match our plants.
It looks gorgeous.
This is a Mucienda, and it does like full sun. A lot of plants do well in shade, too. You know they need that sunlight for energy. It's the photosynthesis. But some like more shade. So we're going to discuss what can handle full sun. A lot of people don't have a lot of trees with shade. So these are some things that'll work for them in their gardens. And they come to the estates at the garden shop and they say, what can I do? What can I do? Well, we're going to help them with that.
Well, what happens if you take a plant that requires full sun and you plant it into a shady area, or vice versa? What kind of...
It just gets leggy. It doesn't flower as much. It starts to... I mean, it will grow probably, but it's not going to thrive.
And you want the full benefit.
You want the flowers. Most people want plants for flowers, don't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, flower lust, they call it.
Yes, gorgeous.
And there are lots of things that like shade too. We might talk about that next month. You know, we have to get all of it because Edison had just about all those plants and he enjoyed it, and we're going to keep with that legacy of this is what works for Florida.
Well, a lot of times we don't take advantage of what's in our own backyard here. So tell our viewers, for any of our locals or even snowbirds that are still hanging around, if you have not been out to the Edison Winter Estates, Debbie, what can they expect?
Well, they can expect to see really huge trees that are full of shade, so they can enjoy that shade, because right now it is hot, but in the shade, you know, the temperature goes down about 10 degrees. And of course, we have lots of areas with full sun. Desert roses in that picture. That loves full sun.
Favorites.
And they're going to see things blooming. They're going to see lots of mangoes and lots of fruit trees besides mangoes, because Edison believed in having things to eat. Yellow alamander works really well, dwarf poinciana. There's so many things that like full sun that they just don't understand that sometimes when they go to a nursery, they don't really know what to pick. They just see everything out at the nursery, and they need that help, and we can give them that.
Well, and one way you do that is with the garden talks at the estate.
We
so
do
how
it
can
the
people
second
get
Saturday
involved?
of every month, and we like do a different topic. This one's going to be hot plants, which, you know, I thought that up. And it's kind of funny, but it is very hot.
Well, it works because it's very hot out, and if you can, we were talking during the break, if you can stand the heat, this is the best time to get out there, because not only is it gorgeous, but a little less people to have to compete with.
We have rain. We heard that rain last night, so plants like the rain, but you know, there's little tricks to making them grow better with some fertilizers and things like that. Right now we have a fertilizer ban, but there are other kinds of micronutrients to help the plants thrive too. So we can tell them all that. I hope to see them Saturday.
You are our
10 o'clock.
garden guru. If somebody hasn't been out to the garden talks before, what's the best? Can they get tickets there, or is it?
They can just come a little early just to sign in, and it's $5 for members and $10 for non-members, and then we get a 20% discount on plants if they buy them. And we do so many other things at the estates. Being a member is just probably the best thing to be, because you can come there anytime. So many benefits.
Another benefit, a special offer that we'd like to extend to our Morning Blend viewers. Debbie, what do they get?
They get 20% off in the garden shop and our expert help. That's even better.
It's priceless right there. And as we close here, you know, if you are looking to just kind of beauty up your backyard, you can also buy plants at the shop there as well, which a lot of people don't know.
Anytime. You don't have to pay to get into the estates to do a tour. You can just come to the garden shop and just walk around. We have a beautiful butterfly garden, too.
We always learn so much when you're here, Debbie. Great to have you back. We look forward to more garden talks.
Thanks,
and if you'd like to learn more about Edison Winter Estates and their garden talks, head online, check out our website, fox4morningblend.com.